And we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's got Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. Fourier looking with the pick. And he makes the half go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Here are the Jaguars getting set for a 2-point try.
Let's go now. Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion. 70 Timberwolves.
They get him on his first throw in this conference championship. Javarius Ward picks it off. 40. At the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He finds Mitchell, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Ritter. Connection made. Travis Etienne. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars need only one to take the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. The Jags have the offense out for another 2-point attempt. He's throwing for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Trying again, following the sack. Gets this one to Pierce. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Richardson on third. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Richardson. And that is how our first quarter will end. Is that pass ball? Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Ritter. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Thomas. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down. 19 Lions. Street.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. That's taken in by ETN. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good. Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Connects with Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ritter to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. No!
Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They kick the running back in motion. Going power with a big tight end. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Dever makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Running back sent in motion. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
2nd and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Ritter. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. First down throw here from Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Flush down now to his left. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36. They'll throw again, Richardson. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That's Justin Simmons.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check smash, check smash. Go!
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go! 70 Lions! 18 Pioneer! Trap 60, Trap 60! Panther 11, Panther 11! Hunt!
He's back to throw. Looking for a target, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Jaguars 24, Colts 17.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 by 6, 60 by 18 run, 18 run. Tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Riggs, Riggs.
Ritter setting up to throw. He finds Johnson. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They send a man in motion.
Warriors 70. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Duvernay. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
19 Lions. Here we go, set. Go street.
Man in motion here.
Track 60. Check go.
Here's Ritter. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On target to Downs. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Colts.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
From the 17. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts start the 2nd half with some needed points. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Set.
Ritter looking to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. 19 Lions.
Throwing here, Ritter. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Ritter. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. ETN on the catch. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun, Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Return's looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's got Pierce. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Only one frame remains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Catch made by Mitchell. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll throw again. Richardson has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Couldn't pick up anything, and now it brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts now within one score in the fourth. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you set this offense up for success.
Ritter to throw. He finds Johnson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer. Set. Trap 60. Panther 11, 18, Rattler.
From the 31. This is complete to Duvernay. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Working quickly here.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Stays. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars leading by 7. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On target to Downs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Rush coming for Richardson. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Here's Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 27. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route.
And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they'll raise that